Now that we have an understanding of factors and what they mean, we will use them, and they'll be very important for defining two types of numbers, or two classes, or two sets of numbers. These numbers are called prime and composite numbers. Now, in this discussion, we will use whole numbers which are greater than 2, which are greater than 1, my mistake. What does that mean? That means we will be dealing with numbers such as 2, 3, 4, 5. So any number which is 2 or greater than, for the discussion of composite and prime numbers. So what are prime numbers and what are composite numbers? First, let's start with what are prime numbers. A prime number is any number which only has 2 factors, and those factors are 1 and itself. Let's do an example. 2 is a prime number because the only factors of 2 are 1 and 2. The only numbers that you could possibly multiply together to get 2 are 1 and 2. So 1 times 2 is equals to 2. That's the only way I can represent 2 by multiplying numbers together. So it follows the factors of 2 are 1 and 2. What's another prime number? Well, we have to find a number which has only factors 1 and the number itself. Another prime number is 3. 3 has factors 1 and 3. Another prime number is 5. Its only factors are 1 and 5. And you can practice on your own and try to find out different prime numbers. So you're trying to look for numbers which only have 2 factors, and those factors are 1 and the number itself. So for the first one we had, for 3, the factors of 3 were 1 and 3. 1 and the number itself. For 5, the factors were 1 and the number itself, which was 5. Now, a composite number is a number which is not prime. That's one way you can think of it. Another way you can think of it is a composite number is a number which has more than 2 factors. So if you can find a number which has 3 or more factors, that's a composite number. Let's do an example. What are the factors of 4? Let's see if 4 is a prime number or a composite number. The factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4. If you're not sure how I got this, try to see all the possible ways of representing 4 by multiplying numbers together. And you'll see that these are the only numbers that multiply together that give you 4, or these are the factors of 4. Since 4 has more than 2 factors, so since it has 3 or more, it has 3 in this case, it's a composite number. Just to recap, let's go over what we learned. A prime number only has 2 factors, 1 and the number itself. In the example of 2, 2 has factors 1 and 2, so it's a prime number. A composite number has more than 2 factors. It has 3 or more factors. If you can find if you have a number and you see that it has more than 2 factors, then it's a composite number.